Whoa, what's that with y'all? Right quick, right quick. Let's jump into this thing. We gonna call it Many Plans of a Man's Mind. I'ma say it one more time. We gonna call it Many Plans of a Man's Mind. Now, right before I jump into this, we have an option that we need to wait. If your plans are succeeding, there's a reason behind it. If your plans ain't succeeding, that too is always a reason behind that as well. You ever caught yourself sitting back planning what was the next move that you was gonna make? Maybe it could have been that next house that you was gonna live in, the next car that you was gonna purchase, how you was gonna get yourself out of a hole that you probably put yourself in, or somebody that you was dealing with help you get there. Ain't nothing wrong with planning and thinking ahead, but my question to y'all is, did you consult the Most High on all these plans that you ventured off in your head with? Whether y'all believe in the Most High Yahuwah, Elohim, and his son Yeshua HaMashiach or not, the Most High's word says that he reigns on the just and the unjust. It also says that he raises the sun on those that are under him and those that are not. So I need y'all to sit back and think before y'all even start answering these questions. But let's get into it. All right, we're going to start right here at James chapter 4, verse 13 to 15. All right, it says, "Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to such and such a city and spend a year there and engage in business and make a profit." I already know some of y'all probably like, man, that's Wazam. That was part of the plan. We're going to go over here and we're going to do what needs to be done and we're going to accumulate this bag. Hold on. There's more. All right, but if we go further, it says, "You do not know what your life will be like tomorrow. You are just a vapor that appears for a little while and then vanishes away. Instead, you ought to say, if the Most High wills, we will live and also do this or that." That right off the top lets us know that we need to consult the Most High with our plans. We need his help with these decisions that needs to be made. That's straight out the gate. It's not my words, it's his words. All right, let's go down to Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. It says, "Many plans are in a man's heart, but the counsel of the Most High Yah will stand." Okay, so it's his counsel that stands alone. Okay, it's his will. If you're going to succeed, it's up to him. If you're not going to succeed, that is also up to him. But you have to consult him before you decide to do anything, irrationally or rational. Let's be real. You heard me? All right. Let's go down right here to Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. It says, "The mind of man plans his way, but the Most High Yah directs his steps." Okay, I know some of y'all probably are familiar with that scripture where it says, "Order my steps according to your word." That's it right there. I can't make this stuff up. All right, let's go down a few more. This Proverbs chapter 16, verse 1. It say, "The plans of the heart belong to man." Okay, so that belongs to us. That's why it says we have so many plans that sits on our minds. But in order to activate those plans, it has to line up with the Most High Yah. Okay, that's why we always say, "Let your will be done." Okay, all right, but let's keep going. It says, "But the answer of the tongue is from the Most High Yah." We can't do nothing without the Most High giving us the green light, telling us, "Okay, I'm with you on that. You're lining up." But you have so many of us that think that we could just jump out here and we could make a name for ourselves, thinking that we could build this thing from scratch. We have zero foundation, and we thinking we can build on top of that zero foundation. Yeshua is the foundation. He's the chief cornerstone that the builders rejected. What's your foundation looking like? But let's continue. That next verse is Genesis chapter 11, verse 4. They said, "Come, let us build for ourselves a city and a tower whose top will reach into heaven." For those that study and read the Most High's word, we already know what took place with this, but let's keep going. All right? And let us make for ourselves a name. Otherwise, we will be scattered abroad over the face of the whole earth. See, in Genesis, they accomplished that plan, whether y'all know it or not. They did build a tower. And the height of it, it did reach to the heavens. But this was the thing, though. They didn't consult with the Most High Yah about that plan. They was trying not to get scattered. They still wind up getting scattered anyway. At that time frame, everybody was speaking one language. They all had one tongue. The Most High came down, he separated all that, and they still got spread all over. See, that this goes to show you, if the Most High is not with you on something that you're planning to do, you probably started, but you're not going to finish it. All right, let's get right up in here in Jeremiah chapter 22, verses 13 and 14. It says, "Woe to him who builds his house without righteousness." So you have to build in righteousness. Ain't nothing that you could do outside of the Most High Yah, outside of Yahshua, and count it as righteousness. If you out here doing all this foolishness, you're going to have to answer for it. You're not going to succeed with it. All right? Let me continue. "In his upper rooms without justice, who uses his neighbor's service without pay." Man, that sounds familiar. All right? "And does not give him his wages, who says, I will build myself a roomy house with spacious upper rooms and cut out its windows, paneling it with cedar and painted it bright red." Man. All right, we're going to jump into one more. All right, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 18. "Then he said, this is what I will do. I will tear down my barns and build larger ones, and there will I store all my grain and goods." I always tell y'all, you heard me, don't take my word for it. That wasn't my word. Those are not my words. That's the Most High's Yah's words. You have to really sit back and you have to really consider what the Most High Yah desire is, what his plans are for our lives and stuff like that. We can do this and do that and think this and think that, but if he's not okaying it, it's not going to stand. I said that.